little, you know, like myself. Hey y'all, so this is Natisha of natishawillis.com, your freedom friend, connection coach, and networking strategist. And so here's something funny. I was deciding to do this scope. Hey Kiana. I was deciding to do this scope and I was trying to figure out what to scope about. A couple of things came to mind and it dawned on me. I've been doing like these scopes every day just to kind of get in the habit of doing them because I'm sure, as you know, scoping helps you get really comfortable with speaking on the spot, and helps you to get really comfortable with public speaking, I think. Um, and so I'm doing these scopes every day just to really sharpen my public speaking skills. And so I was trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to scope about today? We were talking about the movie Chirac, um, and I was thinking about my take on business. And so I'm going to do kind of a mixture of those two, right? So, as you may or may not know, like I said, I am your Freedom Friend. And Freedom Friends is a brand that I created, really to achieve freedom through friendships. For me, creating these freedom friendships and being on the lookout and on the search for other freedom friends is my attempt at changing the way that we do business. I believe that entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey, and it is a way for you to impact and serve the world, um, as well as reaping the benefits. I also feel that entrepreneurship is really how you live your purpose. It's a way for you to live out your purpose. So tap the screen if you feel that. I am really convinced that the traditional way of doing business is not going to work in the future. I am convinced that the way that we will do business sustainably will be entirely based on our relationships, our ability to maintain relationships, to begin and obtain relationships. And so, Freedom Friends is really my effort in teaching people how to do that. I have been called a master connector, a master networker, um, really just because I'm able to connect with people. And I love connecting with people, either via language, like actually talking to people, or really, or on Facebook. It doesn't even matter. I meet people everywhere I go, no matter what. And I think a large part of it has to do with the fact that I grew up where we moved a lot. We relocated. I like to say that we couldn't afford to travel, so we relocated. So I've lived all over the country, on purpose. My mother, we moved a lot. And so when I became an adult, that was so my norm that I continued to do that. And so in efforts to not appear to be the quote unquote stuck up girl, I made it my business to find friends or make friends quickly. And the way that I did that was really just being complimentary, offering compliments, and treating everyone that I met as a family member, the same way that I would treat a cousin or a girlfriend. So I like to say that I never meet a stranger. I don't know any strangers. And so I meet everybody. I treat everyone as if there's, a long lost family member. So because of that, I usually make fast friends and make really cool connections with people. Um, so that's that. Now, the Chirac piece is interesting. Like I said, I was talking to a girlfriend about it because she hadn't seen it. And I had this conversation with somebody at work. And I'm curious, you got to tell me if you've seen it. Kiana, you're from Chicago like me. So I don't know. You got to tell me if you saw it. Did you see it? Well, my take on it, I can appreciate Spike Lee. I can appreciate art. Period. I feel like most artists, and Spike in particular, the whole point of the movie was really to plant the seed, not necessarily to come up with a solution or create a solution, but really just make people aware of a problem. And so for that, I can appreciate the movie. Um, It's been out for a minute ago. I don't even remember when it came out. But I was having this conversation with someone actually this week about how, she hated the movie. I thought, it was total satire for the most part. And she wasn't feeling the jokes that were made. I understand where she was coming from. However, my take was that, again, the point was to start the conversation, right? And so my feelings about most people who have really harsh feelings about not just the movie, but about things, period. If you notice my brand colors, that one is red, like fire. So I'm all about getting the fire started and getting the fire lit under people. So I'm all about that. And so my take on anything that you feel strongly about is feel strongly enough to do something about it. I don't mind, we can have heated conversations, but entrepreneurship is something that I feel so passionately about that a lot of people need to understand the ins and outs, the intricacies of building a brand and connecting with your audience before you try to sell them anything. Like, I feel so strongly and passionate about that I've created a program to help people do just that. I run a mastermind program for life, health, and wellness entrepreneurs who are interested in impacting and changing the lives, the health, and the wellness of their communities. So my whole thing is, okay, get mad. Get mad at Spike, get mad at the government, get mad at whoever, but get mad enough to do something, right? We sometimes use our words. I feel like we talk. We talk a lot, and so we talk so much that we don't actually take action. So that's me. I'm all about being action oriented and community conscious, which is, interestingly enough, the motto for my sorority. But that's who I am. So it worked out. So that's it. I just want to do a quick scope. Like I said, I'm doing these every day. If you're not scoping every day, try it. Scoping every day will definitely help you to improve your public speaking skills. If you are a member of Toastmasters, or if you've ever heard of Toastmasters, they do these things where they force you to get on the spot and just start talking. Well, they don't force you. They give you the opportunity to start talking about some topic at random. And so doing these scopes are really helping me to build that ability without having to leave my house. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen. But it's giving me the ability to do that. And what I'm seeing is that it's also helping me as I'm out talking to people. If you're interested in connecting with people in your area, if you are interested in entrepreneurship or at all, or even if you're interested in getting an idea, enrolling people in a possibility, encouraging or inspiring other people to make a change in some way, I am going to encourage you to start scoping every day. What I have found is that I'm able to talk on a dime. And so, I'm able to drop compliments to people. I'm able to just start random conversations with people. It's much easier. So even if there's 0 people on your scope or 1 person on your scope, I would definitely encourage you to get out there because it's practice, right? That's the whole point. So I will talk to you later. I hope you have an awesome, awesome, awesome day or evening wherever you are in the world. And if you get a chance, check out my website, natishawillis.com. And let's see if we can do some work together. I would love to help you connect better with your community. So talk to you soon. Peace.